Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. My apologies. I think I just dropped my pen, but whatever. So, the Democratic National Convention is officially over now, and I'm going to talk about it. I didn't want to do a night-by-night recap because I'd be making 4 videos, 4 days in a row, talking about the same topic, and I know it sounds appealing to some of you, but to a lot of you, I don't think it would be necessary. Plus, I'd probably get bored of it after, 3 nights. So there are 4 nights of the Democratic National Convention, and I'm going to talk about what I thought, who did well, who did poorly, and who was just forgetful, which should be under the column of poorly. First of all, the kid who had a stutter from New Hampshire, he did a terrific job. That was very courageous of him to, go and stutter in front of a camera with millions of people watching. So, he did a great job. But I'm going to talk about the more political speeches. And so, first of all, the biggest speech was undoubtedly Joe Biden's acceptance speech, and he did a great job. He hit it out of the park. That was his, only. I think that was the best speech he's ever given in a political career. He gave some great speeches as Vice President of the United States under Barack Obama, but I think that really, it was finally his convention, He ran for president twice before, never had a convention about him, but this whole convention was the Joe Biden convention. And the final speech to the 2020 Democratic National Convention, he did a great job on that. It was very emotional, very heartfelt. He went after Trump a little bit, but more talked about his life story, and I think that helped him a lot. Another good speech, Tammy Duckworth went after Donald Trump a lot. She had a pretty good speech. I think what she did well was she talked about the Army and his role in the military and called him the coward in chief. I don't know why that just happened, but okay. That was weird. I think I still have Streamlabs open and someone just subscribed to me. So, if you just subscribed to me, thank you, whoever you are. But, yeah, so, talking about Tammy Duckworth, she kind of talked about Trump's role in the Army and called him a coward-in-chief. I also do think that, Tammy Baldwin did she did a very good job just talking about Joe Biden, just how good of a leader he is, how good he was under Obama. She didn't go after Trump too much. And her endorsement, and she does campaign for Joe Biden in her state, which is Wisconsin, where she's very, very popular. That'll certainly be very, very good news for the Biden campaign, and that'll probably secure him a victory in Wisconsin. At this point, I don't think it's likely that Trump wins Wisconsin again, but we're talking about a state that he did win in 2016, so you never want to count him out. Okay, now going back to night 3, Kamala Harris. I actually didn't love her speech. It wasn't. I do not talk about one person before I talk about Kamala. Michael Bloomberg. I know I'm giving positive feedback all around, but I think the people are hating on his speech too much. Yeah, he's a billionaire who got destroyed in the Democratic primary. His campaign did flop, mostly because he entered too late. But he actually did a good job. He talked more about jobs and how bad of a job from his opinion, how bad of a job Trump is doing. And I think he had a good speech. There was kind of a cringy moment at the end where he was like, Joe and Kamala, go get him, but whatever, that doesn't really matter. And he is a 78-year-old man, and he's pretty in touch for a 78-year-old guy, so credit to him for that. And then lastly, who else spoke? I'm trying to think of someone who didn't do great. Bill Clinton on night 3, I think. No, that was night 2. He wasn't exceptional. I think that was a bit of a miss. Another miss, I think, was John Kerry. And I actually am a pretty big fan of John Kerry. I think that he is actually, I think he actually has done a good job in the positions he served. Now, I try not to get too opinionated, but I was kind of excited to hear what John Kerry had to say, but it wasn't too. It was more about Trump and his foreign policy and how that's bad and how Joe Biden is better. But I think Hillary Clinton also went after Trump a lot. She talked about her loss in 2016, how it felt, that. I think Democrats do want to hear it, hear about that loss again, because they were so shocked and they want to know what happened. So I think that was actually an okay speech. It wasn't terrific. It wasn't horrible. I'm trying to think of who else spoke. Barack Obama had a terrific speech. Pete Buttigieg also talked about his rights as a gay man in America. So I think Obama and Buttigieg were, very, very eloquent in their speeches. But I think that coming in second place to Joe Biden's speech was definitely the Michelle Obama speech at the end of night one. Even though she was reading off the teleprompter, she seemed very sincere. She seemed very not generous, wrong word, but she's genuine. So I do think she did a very good job with her speech. And yeah, so this is kind of quick. I was just talking about what I thought was going on. So guys, this is a quick video. I plan to release another video tonight. I'm just going to publish this one, not going to premiere it. But thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow Instagram if you haven't. Fill out the fantasy politics form. And be sure, if you want to, donate to my Patreon. That would help me out a tremendous amount. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.